All right, we're at Haley Toyota and we're doing a little work to the truck. By now, we've already been to Vermont Overland Rally.
Expo.
Yeah, Overland Expo East. Roanoke Go Fest.
Yep.
And Truck Fest up at OK 4-Wheel Drive, right?
Yep, up in New Jersey.
Season 3's been awesome. We've had a lot of fun, but coming back from New England, there were some things we wanted to do to the trucks to prepare for Season 4. And suspension on the Tacoma was pretty important.
Yeah, it should be pretty easy. Some shocks, leaf springs, shouldn't be too hard.
So essentially what we did is we got the tires off right away and started working on the front end of the truck. And we got the shocks on the front first and didn't really have too much of a problem with that.
Not on the front, no. We just had to do some adjustments on the back.
All dirty and decrepit looking.
They still got some life stuff in them, huh?
Yeah, they're still good.
We'll put them on another Tacoma.
Yeah, so you're still good.
Good luck with that. It's not going to make a pogo stick, is it?
Yep.
We've been enjoying some downtime in between because we're not on a super crunch to get this taken care of.
The plan was to go out trail riding after we put the shocks on, but unfortunately that's not going to happen tonight.
I'm probably going to Loctite these two. I'll probably Loctite everything, just back up. Better be safe. I'm going to get a little file and run in here. It's got a couple little burrs on there. I don't want it to mess the threads up because I ran that one through and it took the paint off. So I'm going to have to drop the sway bar, I think, first. Unless I can run it up to the bottom. Oh, there she goes. It'll be, it'll be something like that.
Yeah, it is on the back there, yeah, because these have to come down. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there was a section where we had to actually turn the reservoir so that we could get the hoses coming from the reservoirs to the top of the shocks to actually line up, so that they were out of way and out of obstruction between the sway bars and stuff like that. And then essentially what it's doing here too, if you spin it a little bit more, Travis.
Yeah, it'll pull it even more.
There you go. So now we've got more clearance up here. If you don't do that, the steel braided line is going to rub on the top of your coil. Looks like we're pretty good. I think we'll try to maybe twist it down a little bit.
About right there.
About right there?
Yep.
I think that's about right.
It looks about good.
So where did we eat today? We had
pizza.
We had a gigantic freaking pizza.
I started off with the greasiest McDonald's breakfast that you could ever get. Then gigantic pizza that we actually fed the rest of the shop with. And ended up with Five Guys burger for first day.
I'd say that's a well-balanced meal, right?
That's
a good solid day.
That's a good, healthy American.
All of your calories in like a week in one day.
Oh, of course.
Right. So it was. I'd say that was successful.
I can hear my arteries clogging as we speak.
Actually, it's probably reverberating through my microphone right now. All right. So what we're doing is we're putting on the new Dakar spring pack. ARB's redesigned their spring pack a little bit, and they put. I don't know, like a polymer spacers in between the ends of each of the individual leaves, and they've actually beefed up the payload capacity of the springs themselves. I think it might actually have an extra leaf in there. We'll take a look, but generally the leaves are actually thicker already. So we're going to pop these off here. They've had a good run here over the last 40,000 miles or so.
There we go.
Let's get a little bit from Travis. I mean, he's been working all day. He's been working all day.
I think we're running.
We've been filming. I mean, my hands are a little dirty. Yeah, it's been good, dude. Yeah.
How you feeling, man?
Long day.
Long day.
Tired. So I mean, what's kind of today been like for you?
Front wheel pretty easy. Not too many hiccups. Had a little problem with the front adjustment on the lower control arm, but we made it happen.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
So yeah, I really appreciate your help, man.
Sir,
it's been awesome.
It's been a privilege.
All right, let's get lubricated.
Yeah. So the dogs are freaking out, and we're up here on the mountain. We're got a little project before we head to Expo tomorrow, and it's what, like 10 o'clock right now, something like that. And we're putting the CBI bumper on. Hopefully, this shouldn't be too much of a production bumper. We're about ready to cut our first lines. I mean, what we've done here is we've actually taped off of this body line, right? I saw on TCT Magazine's post on the internet where they actually taped off that body line. And then I also saw people cut a template off the bumper. And so what we did was we did both, right? We taped this off with the body line with what we thought looked good, and then we cut a template too, sized it up, and we think it's gonna leave probably like a 3/4 inch gap, which I feel pretty good about, but still a little bit nervous about it, but we gotta get shit done because it's getting later, and I think we need to make this happen. Let's pop the mud flap off and then pop this piece of plastic down, maybe, and cut this metal behind here, and we'll be good to go. And what we'll probably do is probably kind of arch it down here a little bit. Maybe I'll try to trace something out.
I am organizing all the hardware that comes with this CBI Bushmaster 2.0, and there is a lot of it. Trying to figure out what is what.
My grinding wheel is a little too aggressive for this, so I'm just going to use some emery cloth, I think is what this is called, emery mesh, and I'm just going to hit the inside of this and kind of cut the burrs off of it. And we'll throw a little bit of a pin primer on there, put the door trim on, and get this bumper installed. That looks kind of interesting.
These are highly specialized precision tools here we're using. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired.
Where are we at with this?
We're not done.
We're not done.
I want to be done, but we're not done.
We've got the swing arm on.
Yeah, we got the swing arm on. It's moving nicely.
So one of the more interesting additions on this bumper, which most of you have if you have a CBI bumper, is a table. But this is a new version for the table. It's designed with these clips as opposed to a wing nut. So you don't have to worry about what to do with the wing nut or anchor in the wing nut somehow so you don't lose it. So it's pretty cool. Actually, this just pops off and pops down. When you're done with it, place, boom, that's how it goes. It's very important when you're installing the swing arm that you make sure that you get your bearings installed in the right place, because you don't want to have to bash that out. I think one of the bearings is a little bit wider, or a little bit wider in inner diameter, so it's really important that you lay that out and understand which bearing goes on top. If you've installed one of these, you know, or you've lost your pin, or you've lost the ball that's on top of it. So it's important when you install this in that you put Loctite on the threads that actually go into the ball that's on top of that. So that about covers it. I mean, everything else is pretty straightforward. The whole system comes with tons of bolts and parts and pieces, but there's exactly what you need to be in that equipment package. All right, so we're hurting on some clothes, and we're both wearing blue and khakis and the same hat right now, standing in front of a Toyota dealership, and it feels very weird. But we're going to move beyond that right now. We picked out a couple products that we've used this year and had a lot of fun with, right?
Yep. We're going to share them with you coming up on the holiday season, and hopefully you guys enjoy.
Yeah. So let's get started. This is probably my single most favorite piece of equipment that we carried on the trip, because music's really important to me, and relaxing at night, by a campfire with your friends and some good beers and stuff like that, super important. So we carried a Deemer box with us this year. It's a Pelican case that's incorporated a speaker system into it. It's completely watertight. Over here on the side of it, you've got a plug to keep it watertight.
if you're floating down a river or something like that, or keep it dust free. But when you're at camp, you pull this thing out and it really pumps out some bass, which is really nice. So then it doubles as a storage system, and you can put anything you want to in here too, and it's going to keep it watertight or dust free. And it's got a USB charging port, so when you're listening to music via Bluetooth, because it's a Bluetooth stereo system, you can put this in here and charge your iPhone or charge your Android or whatever you got, and still enjoy good tunes. So this is my top pick. I love it, and we're going to carry more of these with us next year.
All right, so Jason picked the Deemer box for his top product to review. I'm actually picking the DeLorme InReach. Main reason I'm picking it is because it definitely came in handy, and it was a very essential piece of equipment on our last trip to New England. It works as both a communication and a GPS device, also a weather forecasting device. The only thing about it is that it's subscription based, and you will have to get a subscription with it. However, the silver lining with that is whenever you go on an adventure or you're going out on a camping trip, you can actually activate your subscription, and when you're not out in the woods, you're not in the backcountry, you can actually deactivate it, and that'll save you some money. It definitely came in handy. We're looking forward to using it again next year, and you know, definitely makes a great gift for the holiday season.
So this is my my second pick right here. This is from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. This is a tire storage bag. It works off of a harness system that actually incorporates into your tire. Pretty simple, pretty nice. You can store equipment in it. They even make a Max Trax bag that you can actually mount into this harness system, but I like this because it doubles as a trash bag and a storage system as well, and it'll actually accept other pieces of equipment Blue Ridge Overland Gear makes into this hook or to this loop system here. This is nice. I got a little boy, he's still in diapers, and if we're on the road, I just throw the diapers back here. We don't have to smell them the whole trip. So pretty fun, pretty easy piece of equipment, and I highly recommend it. Yeah, some great stuff, right?
So storage, communication, and music.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
I
I didn't even think about that. That's perfect.
Yep.
But yeah, we wish you guys a happy holidays, and hope to see you on the trail next year. Cheers. Yeah, that's good.
We were headed for the border in the sweet sunshine.